Hurry up, you two. We haven't got all night.
Are you sure this is the way?
Of course she knows this is the way. Of course she knows. Miss Know-It-All knows everything.
Shh, what was that?
Just a bat. Don't be such a ninny.
I don't know, Agnes. None of this looks familiar to me. Maybe we should think this through some more.
We've thought it to death, Matilda. It's now or never.
For once, I actually agree with Blanche. If we don't go now, it'll be the same thing over and over again.
Hey, that's my apple.
Don't you think... Besides, do you think you should be eating that now? What if they don't have food where we're going?
Of course they have food where they're going. But more importantly, they have beauty pageants. And I intend to win every single one of them. Isn't that right, Mir? No. Mir, how would you like to have 7 years of bad luck, you silly piece of glass?
Oh no, they're coming.
Well, don't just stand there. Agnes, which way?
Over there, just below that sign that says the end.
Don't you think this is an awfully mean thing to do?
The meanest. That's why we're doing it. Now, come on.
We better go before they catch us.
Whatever possessed them to take off like that?
Matilda was just about to show me how to use her spinning wheel.
Agnes was going to push Hansel into a little cage.
And Blanche just offered me the most tempting apple when all of a sudden she tossed it to Agnes and away they ran.
Sounds like another crazy prank to me.
Oh no!
What is it, Gretel?
Look, up there!
Hansel, Gretel, come on. It just doesn't make sense.
Especially when things were going so well.
We got some bad news, gang. They've gone out there.
You don't mean...
I can't bear to think of it.
Should we go after them?
Good idea, let's go. Wait a minute. We can't. Why not? Because we live happily ever after. It wouldn't be fair to run off.
But they did, and right in mid-story.
Well, they're witches. They have special powers that we don't.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. But what if they're loose somewhere out there?
Then that means they're as powerless as we are. Once they stepped outside these pages, their powers were lost.
Well, there's no sense in being gloomy, is there? We've got the rest of our lives to get on with.
That's the other bad news. Until they come back, we can't, our stories won't resume.
You mean I'm going to have to keep cooking and cleaning for those stores forever and ever?
And Hansel and I won't be able to save the gingerbread kids?
We'll have to sit in front of a spinning wheel day in and day out without a clue of how it works?
You're not the only one who's upset with Cutie. If they don't come back, I don't get to do the spell where I kiss you and you wake up. Or you either, Snow.
So what do we do?
The only thing we can do, sit and wait and hope they come to their senses.
Ooh, that was a close one. That barely missed us.
Wouldn't have been so close if a certain party hadn't left her room at home.
I didn't leave it at home, I dropped it. And besides, it's only a two-seater, and guess who I would have left behind?
Will you two stop bickering? We've got to take stock of our situation and find some food.
I told you you shouldn't have eaten your apple.
For your information, that was my apple she ate.
You mean Snow White's, don't you?
Who? See, I've already forgotten it.
Do you think they miss us?
If they do, it's their own fault.
Do you think they'll try to find us?
They can't. We're here and they're back there.
But what about the stories?
Oh, Matilda, we've told you 1,000 times. Those stories no longer exist.
And children all over the world will have to go to bed without hearing them. And this time, we'll live happily ever after.
Speaking of living,
Yes?
where are we supposed to stay?
In the nearest castle, of course. Once we find one, that is.
Look for one after lunch. I'm starving.
Why don't you just conjure up some food? A few crunchy bat wings, perhaps? A chocolate-covered lizard?
Well,
What's wrong?
magnetic fields. They seem to be interfering with my spells at the moment. I know. Why don't you turn yourself into a raven and go scouting ahead for us?
My arms are kind of tired. And besides, all this walking is good for us.
Lidge, what are you doing?
I'm trying to catch my reflection in one of those shiny things that nearly hit us.
Where's your mirror?
I seem to have misplaced it.
Can't you just zap up another one?
I prefer to use my magic for more important things.
Hey, you three, over there, in the Halloween costumes.
Is that man talking to us?
Oh, you must meet someone else.
Hello.
Do you mind telling me what you three are doing? And can't you read the sign?
Of course we can read the sign. We also speak 7 languages, including toad and fish.
Yeah, well that one there is in English, and it says no loitering. If you guys are here when I come back, then I'm gonna have to turn you in.
Turn us into what?
Do you three have any IDs on you?
I beg your pardon.
Identification?
Don't be ridiculous. Everybody knows who we are.
Oh, and would you like to let me in on this little secret and tell me your last names?
Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered.
Oh, sure, and I'm Peter Pan.
Oh, go on. Peter's much younger.
Okay, I'm only gonna say this once. Scram, I don't want to see you here when I come back.
Excuse me. Would you mind telling us where the nearest beauty pageant is?
You three are looking for a beauty pageant?
Oh, not them. Just me.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Well, how would you like to be a 300-pound snail?
Now, Blanche, don't lose your temper.
Out of my way, Matilda. Abracadabra, turn this man into an overgrown snail. Just a little joke.
Go fine.
Blanche, what happened?
I decided not to cause a scene.
Obviously, something's not working out here, and until we figure out what happened to our powers, we'll have to try to fit in.
Fit in as what?
As humans, we'll have to get jobs, earn money, and find a place to live.
Get jobs. All we know how to do is be witches.
Well, it's worth a try, isn't it?
Something tells me I'm going to hate this.
Hello? Anybody home?
You're a little early for trick-or-treat.
Are you the ones who need help?
Not from the looks of it. What are you three supposed to be?
Your new employees.
Employee singular. I've only got one job.
We'll take it. We work as a team.
Yes, you might say it's her life story.
Do you have any recent experience?
Doing what?
Look, I want someone who can fly around this, work magic in this kitchen, fly around the dining room, and can turn this register into gold mine. If you can't do that,
Oh, but we can. We've had experience of this.
Blanche?
He said recent, not current.
Once our powers come back, it'll be a breeze.
And once my powers come back, I'm giving notice.
We'll take it.
yes, well, as I said, I'm only paying one salary.
We'll split it 3 ways. Anything's better than having to go back to where we came from.
Oh yeah? And where's that?
Oh, it's not important.
Just consider it a closed chapter in our lives.
The lunch round's gonna be here in any second. You can go change into your uniforms in there.
Don't earn me.
What'd you say we were here, Max?
What about those 49ers?
Looking good, looking good. Boys need some menus?
Not me, I've got a hankering for an onion burger and all the works.
Throw in a side of fries.
Whoa, save it for the new girls I hired.
What happened to Dolores?
Oh, she's out in Hollywood trying to be a movie star.
Well, Dolores sure has got the look to be the Miss America.
Why, thank you. Have we met? I'm Blanche.
Forget the socializing to take their orders.
Double onion burger.
Double onion burger.
Double onion burger.
Double onion burger.
Make that 2.
Make that 2.
Make that 2.
Make that 2.
Pickle lettuce tomato.
Pickle, lettuce, tomato.
Pickle, lettuce, tomato.
Pickle, lettuce, tomato.
Hold the mayo.
Hold the mayo.
Hold the mayo.
Hold the mayo.
Chocolate shake.
Wait, nobody say another word.
Is something wrong?
Yes, you get in there and start cooking, and you serve when it's ready.
And what do I do?
You stop scaring my customers.
Excuse me.
I didn't do a thing.
Just take their orders, that's all I ask.
What will it be?
Yeah, see your menu.
Yeah, there's one over there. Oh, you want to see one over here. Okay, that's not a problem. Matilda, bring me that menu.
I can't, Blanche, I'm cooking.
Agnes?
I'll wait to serve.
Hey, let's eat some food over here.
Yeah, we don't have all day.
That was rude. The tuna looks nice.
One tuna?
Is that on white or wheat?
Wheat.
I think I'll have the turkey.
One turkey?
No, make that on white.
Right.
What's the soup today?
Lentils with rice.
I think I'll have a salad. No, I think I'll have soup. What kind was it again?
How about you decide and I'll come back when you're ready. Hello, may I take your order?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon to you too.
What would you like to drink, Freddie, dear? A glass of water is fine, Mama. But Freddie, you're growing full. Besides, it's a long train ride to Seattle. My husband just got a new job.
My friend Agnes has some good gingerbread cookies back there.
No thank you. Mommy says too many sweets are bad for your teeth. I like a cup of coffee. How about some soup, Freddie? Soup is fine. What is it today, ma'am?
Little surprise.
Ooh, yes, please! That's a very nice choice you have on.
Thank you.
Oh, dear.
Hey, let's grab over here.
Oh, just throw it back on the plate. They'll never notice.
Waitress, I think I'm ready to order.
Excuse me.
Mommy, can you read me a story? Oh, Freddie, I've told you before, I can't.
But why not?
Because the stories aren't there anymore.
But they were there last night.
I wish I had an answer. And I wish you hadn't carried that big book all this way for nothing.
Excuse me, what's that book?
Oh, it's just a bunch of empty pages now.
But it was the best book in the whole world.
What happened?
The stories and pictures just vanished.
But they'll be back, Mama.
What? Oh, well, we'll be back.
The stories, ma'am. They're about princes and magic and witches.
And what?
Witches, ma'am. They're the most important part of the whole book.
They are.
Without them, no one would appreciate the happily ever afters. Well, we're interrupting their work, Freddie.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I wouldn't want you to get into trouble.
You're going to take my order or not?
In a minute. Girls, I think we need to talk. Do you mind if I borrow that book for a second?
Go ahead.
Sorry, Coach. You know, I've been thinking.
Have you been thinking what I've been thinking?
What's that?
It sure would be nice to hear the sound of my old spinning wheel again.
It must be awfully boring for you to have no one to talk to.
I suddenly have a craving for gingerbread.
Why don't we just admit we made a mistake?
Never. Though it would be nice to see what the old gang's been up to.
But what if they don't want us?
Nonsense. You heard what the little boy said. We're the most important part of the whole story.
Well, how do we get back? We've never done this before.
There's a first time for everything.
Time, that's it. Isn't there something about time at the beginning of every story?
Yes, I think I remember the spell. Hopefully. Round about the pages we go, past that school and is that blow. Take us in witches' rhymes once upon a magic time.
Hey, look at those three waitresses go.
I hope you can find them.
Yeah, I want to order seconds. This is the best lunch I've ever had.
Is someone going to take my order or not?
Mommy, the stories! They're back!
But Freddie, that's about... Oh my goodness, you're right.
Oh, come on, cheer up, kids. It's not that bad.
Really? No, I just said that to make me feel better.
I feel as if I've been sitting here for 100 years. Yeah. I could use a good nap.
Oh, we can't just give up hope.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
in the first place.
Oh, apple sap, it was too.
They're back. We were so worried.
Are you okay?
You're a sight for sore eyes.
It's been horrible without you.
Do you mind getting back to work right
Oh,
away?
where did we leave off?
You were disguised as an apple peddler. You had come to offer me a poisoned apple.
And I can hardly wait to learn how to use a spinning wheel.
Oh, it's easy, dear. Come on, I'll show you.
Don't forget the spell where I get to kiss her and she wakes up.
Can we go to the gingerbread house now?
And you know the shingles off your roof?
Did you really miss us?
Of course we did.
You know what?
What?
I really do love this job.